What's up, everyone? So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this box score. I went ahead and finished this game off camera. I played the fourth quarter. It was 33-20 as I came into the fourth quarter, and the only thing that really happened in the fourth quarter was the Colts kicked the field goal. Ended up winning the game 36-20. Another one of those games that was the opposite of what happened in real life in week 2. I think I had about half my games, maybe more, where the other team won. The losing team actually won. So that's going to be kind of interesting to see how that affects things. Is that going to be a thing going forward? Is the way that I play, like some of my homegrown rules, are they wrong? Are they causing this to happen? I have no idea. I actually don't care. If I wanted something that would just simulate to be exactly like it was in real life, then I would just look at the stats for real life. There'd be no reason to play. So we're gonna go ahead and look at this box score real quick before I start the next game. You can see I got the two teams I'm playing next down in front of me. I have 2 games left in my week 2 replay. I have this game is going to be Phoenix versus Seattle, so Cardinals versus Seahawks. I looked at some of the ratings and some of the players. In fact, I have it right here in front of me. Actually, over here to the side, I have my sheets for both teams. They look like they're pretty evenly matched. Cardinals have some good receivers. So do the Seahawks, actually, but Dave Craig, I guess, for Seattle's a 4, but Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix has Gary Hogaboom as their quarterback. So that I think I benched him in week 1 when I played them. So before we get into that one, let's look at this one real quick. So again, it was a 36-20 game. Let's go to the quick box score here and look at what happened. A lot of stuff happening here. Eric Dickerson with the touchdown, Jim Everett with a long pass. That was really the Rams' big move, is the big long touchdown pass to Pete Houlihan, who later got injured in the game. We go down to the actual box score here. Nothing happened too exciting. It's pretty even. I think the Rams got hurt by their lack of rushing yards, but once they got down, there was no reason to run the ball anymore. It's only 16 attempts, which is going to hurt Greg Bell. Eric Dickerson had 17 carries for 90 yards. It felt like he had so many more carries and so many more yards as I was playing this game. I was actually surprised to see only 17. Both quarterbacks played. Trudeau was actually a little bit better. His completion percentage was better. His quarterback rating was obviously better because of the touchdown pass. Receiving wise, again, this is what I love about this game. If I remember correctly, Bentley, Brooks, and Risen were the 3A receivers, and all 3 of them, they were the 3 guys that led the team in receiving. And that's one of that realistic thing that you get, which I really, really love. In fact, they had the most targets also, the 3 of them. So worked out really well there. Just some dice rolls went the wrong way for the Rams. Indianapolis had 6 sacks in the game, which is kind of interesting. Right at the end of the game in the fourth quarter, one of their linebackers got kicked out of the game for roughing the quarterback a little bit too hard. I think we were reverting to some 2024 rules right there, but he got kicked out for roughing the quarterback. I forget who it was. Look at this. This is something I've talked about in this game many times, about how it doesn't seem like the field goal percentages are very good. Dean Biasucci went 5 of 7. I tried 7 field goals with him, and he made 5 of them. And 2 of them were from 40 to 49 yards. He missed both of his attempts above 50 yards. That seems about right. Let's see. And then you get to the rushing. Greg Bell. Let's just look real quick here. I'm going to close this. I'm going to go to my season stats. And let's look at rushing and yards. So Greg Bell in the first week, this is one game, had 20 for 167. No, actually he had 14 for 140, something like that. And in the second game, he was just bad. Again, it's mostly because he didn't have the opportunities. What was it? 7 for 24. Where's he at? Here it is. 7 for 24. So 3.5 a carry is not good, but he only had 7 carries. Not great. Jim Everett, 47 pass attempts. And that's because they were down. They were down from the first quarter on. 24, 47, 327, 2 times. This is a pretty good game for him. I think this is probably, a little bit more than pass attempts than usual, but not bad overall. Henry Ellard, Pete Houlihan, and Willie Anderson led the way, and those were the 3A receivers. So that's working out well. Look at all these targets. Henry Ellard had 9 targets. Buford McGee had 7 targets. Most of them were in the fourth quarter, because I remember rolling his number over and over again, which I thought was funny. Let's see. Nothing else really exciting here. They had, let's see, fumbles. Where's fumbles? So they only had 3 turnovers. I thought they had more than that. Lansford went 2 for 2 on field goals. I need to stop complaining about field goal percentages, because it definitely isn't 50% like it feels. But So that's pretty much it. That's the box score for this game. I'm going to go ahead and get this other game set up, and we'll go ahead and start playing. Try to play the first quarter. What's up, everyone? All right, we've got this game set up, the Seattle versus Phoenix game set up here. I never noticed. I don't think I noticed it in the first week, but Phoenix's helmet and logo in the Pro Football Helper for some reason is a V, or a helmet with a V. I don't know why that is. I find that odd. Maybe they didn't have the guy who wrote the Pro Football Helper. Maybe he couldn't get the logo. Does anybody know the answer to that? Let me know. I'm curious. And I'm pretty sure there's a way to override that. If you know that, just drop me a comment and let me know, because I'm curious about that. All right, so let's get this started. Phoenix. It's going to be tough for me to say Phoenix. It's so strange. So I might say the Cardinals. Cardinals are going to kick off to Seattle to start this game. And let's see. What do we got here? Anything good? I think I talked about it in the earlier part of this video where I was wrapping up the previous game. Not much in the way of talent in this game. I mean, Kurt Warner's pretty good, but he's only a 3 this year. Looking at the receiving crew, they both have some A's. I mean, Brian Blades, Steve Largent, he's good. And John L. Williams are the A's for Seattle. J.T. Smith, Roy Green, and Ernie Jones are A receivers for Phoenix. But they also have Gary Hogaboom at quarterback. Dave Craig's a 4. So there's a little bit of talent in this game, but I don't expect a big score fest like I had in the previous one. I also don't know who won this in real life. I'm going to check that out real quick because now I'm curious. 1989, week 2, NFL. Let's see what we get here. Let's move this over so you guys can see it as soon as it pops up here. Got NFL.com is one of the worst websites out there if you want to get anything related to football, because it's loaded with ads, and B, it wants to make everything so big. And, just give me a list of games. That's all I care about. All right, here we go. So we've opened this up. We've got, more ad. Yeah, I have an ad blocker. I do. I definitely have an ad blocker. You know why? Because you people sell your ad space to third parties, and you don't actually vet who the third parties are. And the next thing you know, you got viruses on your site. All right, let's keep going here. Wow, I should be able to get this on Football Reference, right? This part of the video is not supposed to take this long. Football Reference. There we go. All right, now we got something here. Okay, so week 2, it looks like in real life, Phoenix won this game 34-24. Boy, I thought it was going to go the other way. But Phoenix won 34. Gary Hogaboom with 298 yards. Roy Green, 166 yards receiving. Okay, this ought to be fun. 34-24, that's nice. That's 58 points. That's what I'm hoping for. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to kick off with the Cardinals. All right. And it's going to be Al Del Greco kicking off. When we were a kid, we very cleverly called him Al Del Greco Roman Wrestling, because we were very, very intelligent back then. All right, here we go. 63 for Del Greco. In the P column is a 31. Are we really starting this game off with a weird... It's been a while since I've had a really weird kickoff result. So let's see what we got here. 31. And that is... Oh, no, it's not a rare play. I was really hoping for a rare play. It is 43 yards taken by 07. And we have a TL. So let's check the penalty first. 35, and that's a kick out of bounds, so I don't care about anything else that happens. We're going to take the kick out of bounds. There's your penalty. And I should have a... Wait, where's the kick out of bounds? Is it here? Here it is. All right, so we're going to go Al Del Greco. Ball goes out of bounds. 30-yard penalty. Continue. That's going to give Seattle a pretty good field position to start off. 1st and 10. On the 35. And here, let me do something real quick. I'll be right back. All right, that's more like it. All right, let's get this going here. We're going to start with our standard offense with Seattle. If you're new, standard offense is, boy, I already forgot. 1 through 5 is an inside run. 6 through 10 is an outside run. 11 through 16 is a short pass. 17, 18, 19 is medium. 20 is long. I have a 20-sided die right here, and I'm going to roll it to determine the play. So we've got an 18. So we're going to start off with a medium pass. Go to medium pass. Now we're going to roll for our receiver and our defense. All right, so we're going to take the black die first, the orange die next. It was a 5. The blue die, and the green die. And we got a 45 and a 54, a.k.a. a palindrome. So we got a 45. Since they're the defensive team, I'm going to use that on their defensive card. 45, it's going to be a BS. So I'll move my sticker. And then 54 is going to determine our ball carrier. I've already done the receiving grades. So if we look at this right here, there's your receivers. The ones that are highlighted in yellow are the A receivers on short passes. So if you look right there, you can see Travis McNeil is a 54. So he's going to be our receiver. He's a C. So we're going to take that BS and make it a CS. And that's how I get to the point where I'm ready to roll the APBA red and white dice. So we got Dave Craig to Travis McNeil against a CS defense. And we've got a 52. Now, I've played this game long enough to know that 52 generally means the quarterback's going to scramble. In this case, a 52 is a 27. And a 27 is the quarterback scrambling. So we're going to go back to outside run, and we're going to use the original defense that we rolled. 45 was a BS. And we're going to roll again for Dave Craig. 24 is a 21. And Dave Craig is going to scramble for 2 yards. So there you go. That was a bit of a long way to get to a play. But that happens sometimes with this game. It's why I love it so much. All right, it's going to be 2nd down and 8 now. I'm going to stick with my standard offense here. We'll change that up as the down and distance changes. But for now, I'm going to stick with my standard offense. We have a 17. We're going back to medium pass. So Dave Craig's going to come out of this game firing. We'll roll our 4 dice again. 41, 46. 41 is an AS. 46. That's going to be Paul Skansky. He's a B. So we're not going to change anything. So now we got Craig to Skansky. Skansky? Skansy, not Skansky. Skansy, right? Hey, that's a tough word to say. Skansy. There he is. Paul Skansy. Actually, it might be better if I do it here. Paul Skansy. All right. So Craig to Skansy. 22 for Craig. That's going to be good. 5. And he's going to connect with him for a 29-yard pass. That's going to be a 1st down. Craig to Skansy for 29. It's going to be 1st and 10 now. They're going to cross the 50, get all the way down to the 34-yard line of the Phoenix Cardinals. We're going to stick with the standard offense. 14. So now we're going to go down to a short pass. Apparently they forgot Kurt Warner was on their team because he was pretty good. All right, 65. That's your defense. 34. That's your receiver. 34 is going to be John L. Williams, the running back. He's an A. Again, I'll show you here. He's an A on short passes. You can see he's got the A/B. So that means he's an A on short passes and a B on medium and long passes. Then you got a 65. It's an AS. All right. Craig to John L. Williams. 24 is a 15. And that's going to be complete, but he's only going to pick up 4 yards. That's going to be Craig, John L. Williams for 4. It's going to make it 2nd down and 6 now on the 30-yard line. And we'll stick with our standard offense. Oh, we're sticking with the pass, too. It's a 15. 4 straight passes to open this game. All right, we got a 26 defense. We got a 45. Are we back? Oh, no, this time we're throwing it to the running back, Kurt Warner. He's a C. 26 is a BS. We'll change it to a CS. In case you're wondering, I use these little tabs that I bought. Here, I'll do this. I'll do this. I bought these at like Rite Aid before it went out of business. And then what I do is I stick them on my book, you know, in the spot that we're going to call this. So I'll put it here. That way I can look away with my horrible goldfish memory and then look back and know which play call I called. So, and let's see. I said that was going to be, I believe, a CS. 26 is a BS. Yeah, it's going to be a CS. I should get a new one because the old one was kind of getting unsticky. All right, so we got a CS now. So we're going to go Dave Craig to Kurt Warner. It's a 56. 56 is a 20. And that is going to be an incomplete pass. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. Craig to Warner, incomplete. All right, so we got 3rd down and 6 on the 30. Let's stick with the, let's go what I like to call short pass heavy. Short pass heavy means 1 through 12 is a short pass. 13 through 19 is a medium pass, and 20 is a long pass. We can still do long pass here because we're at the 30, and the long pass ends at the 30. So we got 1 more yard. We can't do it anymore. Right now we can still do it. So here we go. And we end up with a 7. That's going to be a short pass. That's why I call it short pass heavy, because short pass should come up most of the time. Okay. We'll roll our dice again. 45, 35. 45 is going to be a BS, but because I went short pass heavy, that means the offense came out and showed a pass formation. Maybe they had 3 receivers or 4 receivers. So I'm automatically going to put the defense that 1 step closer to a pass. So in this case, the 45, which shows a BS, I'm going to move it from S to D. If it was a BG, I would move it from G to S. So this is going to be a BD now instead of a BS. 35 is going to be Steve Largent. He's an A, so we'll move it from we'll move it from BD to AD. Hope that made sense. It made sense in my head. Unfortunately, my mouth didn't quite understand it as I was talking, which tends to happen. So we got Craig DeLargent. It's a 46. That's a 17. And that is just incomplete, just over his hands. And that's going to bring up 4th down. And y'all know how I feel about 4th down field goals from like 40 to 50 to 60 yards in this game. I complained about it earlier in this video. But this is a 47-yarder. They have who? They have Norm Johnson as their field goal kicker. I don't particularly remember if Norm Johnson was any good or not. He's got a bunch of 3 5s and 7s on his card. So let's see if a 3-5-7 is good, has any shot of being good. Actually, 3 and 5 are both good. So we're going to go ahead and try this field goal. It's going to be a 47-yard field goal. You got a 12. That's not going to be good enough. That's a 23. And a 23 is definitely no good. So the 47-yard field goal is missed. And they're going to turn it over. Norm Johnson, no good. And they are going to turn it over to the Cardinals, who are going to make their first drive of the game. And if you can just hang on for a second, I got to switch something. All right, we're back. This makes more sense now. All right. Arizona, or Phoenix, as they're called back then, they're going to take the ball here. And we're going to do standard offense with them to start. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Jerry, did you really go out and buy 32 NFL t-shirts just for the APBA game, just so you can switch back and forth on every possession? And the answer to that is certainly no. I bought 2 shirts, Seattle and Arizona, for all my fantasy drafts, because those are where some of my favorite players come from. But now that I'm doing this, I'm kind of enjoying it. So don't be surprised if you see more NFL team t-shirts as I'm playing this game. Will I switch back and forth? Probably not, but you never know. All right. Standard offense. 2. 2 is an inside run. Now, what I do here, because even though the ball changed hands, I still just go black, orange, blue, and green. Now, 45 is not going to be the defense. It's going to be the ball carrier. And the ball carrier is going to be Tony Jordan right there. Halfback 2. This is not a great running back crew. Stump Mitchell's on this team. I remember him being pretty good, but probably not in 1989. But Earl Farrell or Farrell, Tony Jordan, Stump Mitchell, Visika Hema, Ron Wolfley, Tony Baker. This is not a good run game, but again, they won big, so we'll see. Tony Jordan against 12. 12 was a CD. I mean, that's a terrible defense to be in, but doing it anyway. 42 for Tony Jordan is a 20. Oh, and he's going to get stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain. So Tony Jordan, no gain. He's going to bring up second down and 10 now on their own 37. We'll stick with a standard offense. 10. 10 is an outside run. So the Seahawks went all pass. And the Cardinals look like they're going to go all run here. All right, 14 and 56. 14 is definitely going to be Earl Farrell. If we look, Earl Farrell. Come on, zoom for me. Come on. Earl, he's 11 to 34 on the dice roll, so he's a little under 33% or 50%. He's probably about 40%, maybe 38, 39%, and then Tony Jordan gets a pretty good majority after that, and then Stump Mitchell, and then everybody else just has one dice roll. So you're going to see mostly Earl Farrell and Tony Jordan run the ball here. And this is actually a 41. 41 is Tony Jordan again. 56. 56 is an AS. So now we'll go Tony Jordan, outside run, 43. 43 is 33 is bad. 33 means he put the ball on the ground. And that's an F17. That's a fumble. F17. F17. So on his second carry, Tony Jordan fumbles. 53. And it's going to go 3 yards, and it's going to get picked up by the defense. So we're going to go run. Farrell, 3 yards. Whoops. He's going to fumble, and Seattle's going to recover. And it's going to be picked up by D4. D4, I showed the over here you have who's carrying the ball, receiving the ball, sacks. Over here I've got the starting lineup. So D4 is going to be Darren Comiau. We'll go with that. Darren Comiau for Seattle. Let's take a look at his card. Oh, and look at this. Darren Comiau. He has a fumble return 0, FR-0. That's a fumble return 0. So all he does is fall on the ball right there. He does not get a chance to return it. So he's going to gain 0. So it's going to be this guy. Gaining 0. And it's going to be first down and 10 now for Seattle. Taking over inside Phoenix territory. Giving them pretty good field position. All right, so Seattle takes over first and 10 on the 40. And we're going to stick with our standard offense. And we're going to start with an inside run. All right. 21, 65. 65 is Derek Fenner. He's a fullback 2. 21 is a BS. All right, so Fenner up the middle. 53 to 10. Oh, and he's going to plow for 6 yards. So Derek Fenner gaining 6. Going to bring up second down and 4 now for the Seahawks. All right. Let's see. Second and 4. I have a short yardage offense I like to call, which means the offense comes out, they line up with maybe 2 tight ends, a running back and a fullback. They look like they're going to run. So 1 through 12 is an inside run. 13 to 16 is going to be an outside run. And then 17 to 20 is going to be like a little play action pass. Try to catch the defense off guard. Now, because the offense lined up in a run formation, I'm going to put the defense in a run formation too. So I'm going to move the defense 1 step toward the G, the ground. So if it's a D, I'll make it an S. If it's an S, I'll make it a G. So the good thing for the offense here is to have that play action pass, but most of the time it's a run. And there you go. That's an inside run. 32 is Kurt Warner. 25 is AG. So we're already at G. I can't move it any closer. All right, Kurt Warner up the middle. 22 for Kurt Warner. That's a 16. And he's going to pick up 7 more yards. So the run game's working too. That's going to be a first down. Taking the ball down to the 27-yard line. And let's see. Stick with our standard offense. And we're going to go back to the run. We're going to go outside run. All passes on the first drive. All runs on the second drive. $12 is going to be Kurt Warner. 64 is a CS. All right, Warner around the outside. 53 is a 19. And he's going to be good for 3 more yards. That's going to make it second down and 7. And let's go short pass heavy here. Let's force a pass. We're a short pass heavy on this one. They're going to come out showing pass. It's going to be a medium pass. Short pass heavy. 1 through 12 is a short pass. 13 through 19 is a medium pass. But in this case, because I can't do a long pass from the 24, I would have just made 20 a medium pass also. Although I'm going to make adjustments to those when week 3 starts. Oh, a lot of high numbers now. Oh, look at this. We've got an in the year 65-65. 65 is going to be an AS. And that's going to be Derek Fenner again getting the ball. Second carry on this drive. Oh, I went medium pass. My bad. Let me redo that. So 65 is actually going to, well, it's going to stay AS. But I went short pass heavy, so we're going to make it an AD. But 65 is Elroy Harris. He's a C. So we're going to move it back to BD. All right, so we have Craig to Elroy Harris. 15 for Craig is a 7. He's going to complete it for 10 yards. That's going to be a first down. Dumping it off the running back. He went back like a 7-step drop. Looked over the field. Everybody was covered, so he just dumped it off to his running back, who got 7 yards and the first down. Good play. First and 10 now on the 17 for Seattle. Let's go. Now here, I can still do medium pass. So I'm going to call standard offense. But in this case, it's going to be 1 through 5, 6 through 10 are the runs. 11 to 16 is going to be, 11 to 17 will be a short pass. 18, 19, 20 will be our medium pass. And it's going to be a short, it's going to be an outside run. That was a 16. 16 is going to be Kurt Warner. 34. 34 is a BD. So they're looking for pass. Phoenix is looking for pass. But Kurt Warner takes the ball. 26, 24. And he's going to get through the line for 2 yards. It's going to come second down and 8 now. Second down and 8 on the 15. I'm going to go standard offense again. And it is going to be a short pass. $63, 32. 32 is John L. Williams. He's an A on short pass. 63 is a BG. And we're going to make it an AG, which is a really, really bad defense to be in against a short pass. All right, Craig to John L. Williams. 46. Oh, 17. And it's going to be complete, but he's only going to get 2 yards on the play. So Craig to John L. Williams, 2 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 now in the 13. We'll go short pass heavy here. We don't have medium pass because we're past the 15-yard line. We're inside the 15-yard line. All I have are short pass options, so I'm not even going to roll the orange die. We're just going to call it short pass. Oh, these high numbers are never good for the offense. 55. 55 is who? It is Tommy Kane. He's a C. 56 is an AS, so we're going to make it a BD. All right, Craig the Kane. Oh, a 22 for Craig. That's a 5. And that's going to be good for 8 yards and another 1st down. So Craig to Kane, 8 yards. That's going to set up 1st and goal at the 5-yard line for Seattle. 1st and goal on the 5. I mean, I think in 2024, these smart head coaches would spread it out, put their quarterback in the shotgun, and try to throw into that 15-yard area where there's like 8 defensive backs or linebackers. I'm going to call my short yardage play here. I'm just going to pound it up the middle, unless they get a play action pass. Let's see what happens here. 14 is going to be an outside run. $14 is a BG. I'm sorry, a BD. We're going to make it a BS. And 62 is going to be John L. Williams. So the fullback around the outside is never good. I'm going to change that in week 3 to where the fullbacks can only run inside. But for now, I'm going to call it because I've been calling it for all the other teams in week 2. So I got to stay fair here. 63 for John L. Ooh, 31. Oh, do we have a rare play? No, we have 3 yards, but a penalty. 3 yards, but a TE. So let's roll them here. 33. That's going to be a 33. That's unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. And that is going to be a half the distance penalty. But I think Seattle's going to actually decline the penalty and take the 3-yard run. Actually, no, they're not, because you want to keep the 1st down. So we're going to go ahead and take the penalty. Half the distance is 2.5. And in this game, you always round up toward the offense, I believe. So we're going to take it down to the 2-yard line. So we're going to call a 3-yard penalty. Automatic 1st down. Then it's unsportsmanlike conduct. Shame on you, Phoenix. Not the city, the team. Maybe the city. It's really hot there from what I hear. All right, so it's going to make it 1st and goal now with a 2. And we're going to keep the short yardage play going here. It's a 14, so it's another outside run. Oh, look at that. We got a 14 and a 14. That's definitely Kurt Warner. 14 is a BD. But we're going to make it a BS. Again, I always move it 1 step toward the run when I call a short yardage play. So we're right at BS. Kurt Warner, 46, 24. Oh, he's going to pick up 1. He's going to push through to pick up 1 yard. And that is going to make it 2nd and goal at the 1. And we're calling the same play. I'm just going to run the ball 3 times up the middle, possibly 4 times up the middle. 18. Oh, we got our short yardage. We got our play action pass now. So it's going to be a short pass. Coaches obviously didn't listen to me. 52. 32. 52 is a CG. So we can't move it towards G anyway. It's a CG. 32. That's your fullback. He's an A against on short pass. So that's going to make it a BG. All right, here we go. Craig to John L. 56. 56 is a 20. Oh, and it's just incomplete. Bringing up 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line. Pass. Craig to John L. Incomplete. All right, we're going to run that short yardage play yet again. 3rd and goal at the 1. We've got an inside run, straight power football right here. I know I love talking high-scoring games, but this is the way football should be played right here. All right, 62. 62 is the big fullback, John L. Williams. That makes sense. 32 is CD. We're going to make it a CS. Here we go. Williams up the middle. 55. 17. And that is going to be enough to get into the end zone for the touchdown. John L. Williams, 3rd and goal at the 1, pounds it through the middle. The board said 4. I'm going to put 4, even though it's going to be a 1-yard touchdown. There you go. And that's going to put Seattle up 6-0. Let's kick the extra point. Norm Johnson again, 45. 45 is a 5. All those low numbers are good. So that's going to be a good point after touchdown. And that's going to make it 7-0 Seattle. And they're ready for the kickoff. 7:15 to go in the first quarter. 53 for Norm. It's going to be a 5. I'm pretty sure that's a big kickoff. Yeah, 70-09. That's 5 yards deep into the end zone. Oh, I'll get to show you something else I would do with the dice. All right, so Norm kicks at 70 yards. 5 yards deep into the end zone. So what I do here is, I don't really do it from 5 yards deep. I think I'm going to do it this time just for fun, though. What I'll do is I need to roll whether it's going to be a touchback or not, right? So 1 through 10 and 11 through 20 is a 50-50 thing. But because it's 5 yards deep, I'm going to add 5 to the touchback side, meaning, 5 yards deep, you're more likely to take the touchback, but you might not. I don't know. I don't know how James Jefferson was back then in terms of kickoff returns. So let's go ahead and roll. 1 through 15 is a touchback. 16 to 20 means he runs it out. And it's a 17. He's going to run it out. Boy, that doesn't happen very often when I do that. So it's going to be James Jefferson running it out. And I roll. Oh, no, that's a 23. That's never, ever, ever, ever good. 24. And he's only going to get 13 yards. Oh, that was a terrible decision. Terrible decision. So who was? Oh, I looked at the wrong guy, actually. It's actually Visikahema. He's pretty good. So it was a 23. 23 is a 20. It's a 20. So he actually picks up 16 yards. So not much better. So let's see. Kick return, Visikahema. 16. And that's going to give Arizona, Phoenix, the ball. 1st and 10 on their own 11-yard line. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. They are down 7-0. All right, we'll start with our standard offense for the Cardinals. 1 is going to be an inside run. All right. Let's see, 61. That's going to be Visikahema. He only has he has 2 cards. He has a halfback card and all of his returns cards. So he's got 2. So we're going to go halfback. And 32 is our defense. That's going to be a CD. All right, Sikahema. Oh, that wanted to be a 55 so bad, but it's a 45. 45 is an 11. Oh, and he's going to lose 2 yards. Hit behind the line of scrimmage. Sikahema. Loses 2. Going to bring up 2nd down and 12 for the Cardinals on their own 9-yard line. Let's go short pass heavy this time. And it's going to be a short pass. All right, short pass. 34, 35. 35 on the defense is a CS, and I went short pass heavy, so we'll make it a CD. 34 is Roy Green. He's an A, so we'll make it a BD. All right, so we got Gary Hogaboom, I think attempting his first pass, going to Roy Green. He's an A. 46 for Hogaboom was an 18. And an 18 is almost always incomplete. So Hogaboom to Roy Green. All right, 3rd and 12 now. Now we're going to go medium pass heavy, which means on the dice, 1 through 8 is a short pass, and 12 through 19 is a medium pass. 20 is long, and it's going to be a medium pass. All right, 61 is your defense. That's a BS. We'll make it a BD. 34 is your receiver. We're going back to Roy Green. We'll make it an AD. Where are we at? We are on the 9-yard line. AD from the 9-yard line. So Hogaboom to Roy Green again. 51. That's an 8. Oh, man. That's only going to be good for 4 yards. I thought that was going to be a first down. Holy cow. So Hogaboom to Green. He only gets 4. They're going to have to bring out the punt team. Rich Camarillo. All right, so Rich Camarillo punting from inside his own 20. A 66 hits the board. Not so often you see that on a punt. I wonder what that's going to mean here. 66 is a 4. And he booms it 60 yards. Great punt. 60 yards. It's going to be taken by your primary punt returner, and that is David Hollis. So Camarillo goes for 60. Taken at the 27-yard line by David Hollis. Oh, another 66. 2 in a row in the P column. That's an 8. And he rolls a 66 and only picks up 20 yards. Well, he must not have been much of a punt returner. Great return. All right, that's gonna give Seattle the ball on their own 47-yard line. Great field position. And we'll start with a standard offense for Seattle. It's gonna be an outside run. (46) 31. 31 is a CS. 46 is Tony Jordan. He's a halfback 2. Wait, that's wrong. I did that completely wrong. Hold on. 46 is your defense. That's a BS. 31 is your running back. That's Kurt Warner. Oh, geez. A 43 would have been bad regardless of who I rolled. It's a 29. He's going to lose yards. Oh, he's going to lose 8 yards. Wow. What a terrible start. We're going to run. Kurt Warner. And he's going to lose 8. Anytime you roll a 43, bad things happen. It's almost as bad as rolling a 32. All right, so -8. It's going to make it 2nd and 18 on the 39-yard line. Let's go medium pass heavy here. It is going to be a short pass. I rolled a 4. All right, 45. 21. So we're going to throw it to who? Going to throw it to some. Oh, the tight end, the starting tight end. Oh no, he's not even the starting tight end. I don't know if I made a mistake here or what, but he's the starting center. Why would I have the starting center in the receiving stuff? Let's see. Grant Fiesel is his name. Does he have a passing? Oh, he has a C1. Oh, he's a backup tight end. Okay, he's our starting center and our back. Hey, I'm playing it. He's a C. That means he got to catch at some point throughout the year, so we're gonna play it. So he's a C. 45 is your defense. That's a BS. We'll make it a C D. So we're going to pass it to the backup tight end, who's also the starting center. We're going to make it a CD. So we're going to make it really hard to complete it. So here we go. Craig DeFiesel. 65 is an 18. And that is obviously going to be incomplete. Dave Craig to Grant Fiesel. He might even be on here in the... Yeah, he's not even in here in the receiving stuff, but he's down here. We'll go incomplete. All right. 4:45 to go in the first quarter. 3rd and 18. We're going to go medium pass heavy. But let's do this just for fun. A lot of times in the NFL, back then and now, you see on a 3rd down like this, you'll see a draw play. You'll see the team just go, we give up. We're going to punt. We're going to punt anyway. Let's just run a safe draw play and see what we can do. So I'm going to go medium pass heavy, but I'm going to make 20. No, I'm going to make 2. No, 1. I'm going to make 1 a draw play. So 1 is a draw play. 2 through 12, 2 through 8 is short. 9 through 19 is a medium, and 20 is long. And it's a 14. A 14 is a medium pass. All that to get a medium pass. All right, we're going to throw it to Brian Blades. He's an A. 12 is a CG. So we're going to make it a BS. All right, so Craig to Blades. 51 is an 8. That's going to be good for 9 yards. But it is not going to be enough for a first down. Was it 9? Yep. So we're going to bring out the punt team here to punt from the 48-yard line. And that is going to be Ruben Rodriguez. 62. That's a 12. And he's going to kick it 42 yards. And it's going to be taken by our primary punt returner. He's going to take it at the 10-yard line. And that is going to be, who was it? Who did I say? It's going to be Visekahema. That's right. He does everything for them on special teams. 56 is a 27, and 27 is a fair catch. So punt return, Sikahema, fair catch. It's going to give Arizona Phoenix the ball back. 1st and 10 on their own 10-yard line. They have not won the field position battle in this game. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. And we'll see if they can do something to get on the board. All right, we'll start with a standard offense for Phoenix. 12 is going to be a short pass. All right, 31, that's their receiver. 23 is the defense. 23 is a CG. That's not good. 31, and that is Robert Awalt. He's a tight end B, so we'll stay right at CG. All right, Hogaboom to Awalt. Deadly combination right there. Oh no, 23 is a 30. 30 is going to be a sack, I'm pretty sure. Oh, he's going to lose 8 yards. That is a big quarterback sack right there. Arizona does not look like the team that won this game 34-24. I'll tell you that right now. Who got the sack? Check my locator columns. 13 is Jacob Green. Jacob Green's a pretty good player. What is he? He's a 3. Wow, I thought he'd be better. I thought it was a 4. Okay. So Jacob Green with the sack. -8. That's going to make it 2nd and 18 on the 2-yard line. So, man, I think in the NFL you'd see a run play here. Maybe on 1st down you would. 2nd and 18. I'm going to go short pass heavy here. I think it's probably pretty dangerous. But 2nd and 18 on the 2-yard line. I mean, you can't just run the ball twice and try to punt from your end zone. All right, so 7 is a short pass. Come on. There you go. 62. No, 63, 42. 63. Oh, it's Jay Novacek in his days where he was not with Dallas, but instead with the Cardinals, and he was a C. 42 is a CS. We're going to make it a CD. Oof. All right. Hogaboom to Novacek. Oh, 52. Hogaboom's. Oh, no. Hogaboom's going to get sacked. We might have a safety. 29. He is going to get sacked for a 3-yard loss, and we have a safety. Back-to-back sacks. Wow. Who got it? 32. That's going to be a big Rufus Porter. What is he? Isn't he a nose tackle? Oh, he's an inside linebacker. He's also a 3. Man, I thought those guys were better than that. So big Rufus Porter gets the sack and the safety. Let's see how this thing handles it. I don't even know what it's going to do. Safety, there you go. It's going to make it 9-0 Seattle. Now we're going to do the safety kick. Not to be confused with the safety dance. 44. It's going to be Camarillo with the punt. That's going to be a 4. And he's going to boot it 66 yards. It's going to be taken by 010. 010 is going to be our OB. So it's Elroy Crazy Legs Harris. So 66 yards. Boy, he crushed that ball. Hogaboom's booing him. I mean, that's what the Hoga boom means. Hogaboom. Oh, I'm sorry. It was Camarillo, not Hogaboom. Hogaboom's definitely not booming anything. Continue. All right. So now it's going to be, he's going to take it from his own 14-yard line. That's going to be Elroy Harris. 35 is a 11. Is it 11? Oh, and he's going to weave his way for 22 yards. Man, Seattle's doing everything right here. That's Elroy Crazy Legs Harris. 22 more yards. Man, they're going to take over now. 1st and 10 on their own 36 with 3 minutes to go in the game. Way too many possession changes in this first quarter. And we're going to go with standard offense. It seems to be working for Seattle so far. 15 is going to be a short pass. All right, 65, 42. 65 is Don Holmes. I wonder if he's got a brother. He's a C. And 42 is CS. Wait, I did that wrong. 65, I keep doing it wrong. Keep mixing them up. 65 is an AS because the Cardinals are on defense. 42 is going to be Steve Largent. He's an A. So AS is going to stay AS. All right, you got Craig DeLargent. Oh, another 44. It's a 6. He's going to pick up 15 more yards. Man, Seattle is just doing everything right here. Craig DeLargent. What did I say, 16? Yep. Wait, was it 16 or 15? 44 is a 6. No, 15 yards. Boom. That's going to take us down to 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Stick with the standard offense. Oh, 19. That's a big medium pass. I know that was a 43. Well, my big fat fingers got in the way. All right, 43. Oh, that's gonna be Steve Largent. He's an A. 23 is a CG. We'll make it a CS. No, we'll make it a BG. I'm sorry, BG. All right, Craig DeLargent. 41. That is a 20. That will be incomplete. Craig DeLargent, incomplete. Bringing up second down. And 10 on the Arizona Phoenix 49-yard line. Let's go standard offense. It's going to be an outside run. Happens so often in the NFL after a 1st and 10 incomplete pass. The next play is almost always a run play. 65, even in this new NFL of all passing, it is. 65 is an AS. 41 is going to be Kurt Warner. All right, so you got Kurt Warner around the outside. 35, 18. And he's going to get 6 yards and go out of bounds. All right, 3rd and 4 on the 43. Let's go standard offense here. They could do anything. They could run, they could pass. So we're going to go standard offense. $33 is John L. Williams. Oh, I didn't roll this, did I? Did I roll this? I don't think I rolled this. Hold on. All right, there you go. That's going to be an outside run. And 33 is Kurt Warner. 65 is an AS. That's the one thing about all my little homegrown rules is I remember them most of the time. Sometimes I forget, to quote Travis Tritt. And I think I'm gonna try to mark them down on paper before I start week 3 because I'm gonna make some changes. So I'm probably gonna put something down on paper and maybe I'll throw a link in the show notes if anybody wants to download and use the offensive calls the way that I do. All right, so what do we got? Kurt Warner against an AS on 3rd down and 4. Outside run, 52, 27. And he is going to get stuffed for 0 yards, bringing up 4th down. Probably not the best play call there. Whoops. And, from the Seattle 43, they're going to punt. We're going to go ahead and coffin corner this thing. So this is going to be Ruben Rodriguez, or as Les Nessman said, Rodriguez. 12. That's a 14. Oh, man. And it's going to go 26 yards and be taken by D6. Who is D6? What a terrible punt. It's a 26 yards. He's no Rich Camarillo. It's going to be taken by D6. So I have the special teams things here that I saw on Ogard's site. So let's see. On a punt return, the starting defensive unit, what was that? It was starting defensive unit, D1 through D9, will remain in the field. Insert player. So, wait, what was it? What did I roll? I rolled 12. 12 was a 14. Oh, it says D6. Sorry. So that is right. So it's going to be whoever D6 is. So it's going to be the defensive player for Arizona at D6. And that's going to be Anthony Bell. So Anthony Bell is going to catch this for some odd reason. Let's see. He's going to try to return it. Anthony Bell, there he is. He's got a lot of high numbers on his card. 26 is a 22. Hey, he's actually going to get 4 yards on the return. So punt return. Anthony Bell picks up 4 yards. Nice. All right, that's going to make it 1st and 10 now for Arizona on their own 21. So at least they got decent field position. Ever since that missed field goal, they've got no field position at all. We got 1:15 to go, so I'll probably just finish this drive And we'll call it a video. I do have some news at the end of the video that you want to stick around for, though. Some fun stuff going on here. So first in on the 21 for Arizona, Phoenix, and we're going to go standard offense. They are down 9-0, so no need to panic, nothing like that. It's still early. Inside run. $16. It's going to be Earl Farrell. 43. 43 is CD. Ooh. They're playing a pass defense. 55 for Farrell. That's a 17. Oh, he's going to get 6 yards. His running game is not good. All right. 45 seconds left. 2nd and 4. Standard offense. 16 is a short pass. $23 is JT Smith. He has an asterisk beside his name. I forget what that means. Give me a second here. He has an asterisk. He's an A. So here, I'll show you. There's not very many people like this in the deck. But Roy Green. Oh, I'm sorry, not Roy Green. Was it? No, JT Smith. Look, he has an A11, but there's an asterisk right beside the A there. And I forget what that means. So I'm going to look. I got my rules right here. Hopefully I can find it quick. Otherwise, it's just you watching me squint as I look at rules. They wanted to give me bifocals at the eye doctor a couple of years ago, and I got them, and I hated them with a passion. So now I just squint whenever I have to read up close. Running and passing plays. Here we go. Let's see. This would probably be under the... yeah, I think these are master game. I think these are... I wonder if there's a... You know what? I wonder if there's a... like an index or table. Here we go. In the back. Here we go. I don't know what I'm actually going to be. Offensive index. 1, 3, and 6. Oh, here we go. I was hoping it would be on this page. There'd be a little asterisk on this page. But I don't see it. So 1, 3, and 6. Let's see if that tells me. Where's page 6? There's page 3. Let's see. Pass play. Pass play. All right. Here we go. What's this? Nope, that's not it either. Man, I have no idea what that asterisk means. Somebody's got to let me know in the comments. Because I really don't know. I feel like it would be here. Oh, here we go. If the intended receiver has an asterisk, example A9, following the letter, the index can never be reduced by a 5th or 6th back. When I never do anyway, right? Because if it's an A, I always move it the other way. So yeah. If I read that wrong, somebody let me know. I think I got that right. But if I did get that wrong, somebody's got to let me know. All right, so JT Smith is your receiver. We're going short pass. Let me make sure I got everything set up right here. 23. Yep. 31 is a CS. And we're going to make it a BS. All right. Hogaboom to JT Smith. 25. It's a 7. And it's going to be good for 13 yards. So we're going to go pass. Hogaboom to JT Smith. 13. That's going to be a first down. That's going to make 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. And let's go standard offense again. 15 is sticking with the short pass. Oh, big numbers. 65 and a 61. 61 is a BS. 65 is Don Holmes. Now I can make I wonder if he has a brother joke. He's a C. So we're going to go CS. Last play of the first quarter. Hogaboom. Oh, no, it's a sack. 28. He's only going to lose 4 yards, but I believe that's a third sack of the quarter for Seattle. Hogaboom must have got sacked a lot back then. 34 is Rufus Porter. Hogaboom was playing the Deshaun Watson game, just run around and get sacked and not actually try to throw the ball down the field. I'm sorry, I'm bitter. I'm still bitter. And that's going to end the quarter. It's going to make it second quarter. Seattle leading 9-0. Like I said, I'll go ahead and finish this drive. Let's see. Second 14. Let's go short pass heavy here. 20. Oh, we're going to go long pass. It's our first long pass of the game. All right. See what we got here. Gary Hogaboom going to throw it up. Got some low numbers. That's good. That's going to be JT Smith. 31 is a CS. We're going to make it a BD. All right, Hogaboom to Smith. 14. That's a 35. That is incomplete with a penalty and an injury. All right, so let's check the penalty first. 55. It's going to be on the defense. 26. That's going to be roughing the quarterback. Automatic first down. Oh, that's huge. Penalty. It's going to be on the defense. 15 yards. Roughing the QB. 15 seconds off the clock. Let's go ahead and check the injury. Again, odd is going to be offense. Even is defense. It's going to be on the offense. 6. 6 is... Oh, it's the quarterback. Maybe that's why the roughing the passer happened. I kind of liked that it worked out that way. So he's a J4, so he can't... He's going to get hurt. Let's check it. 7, that's what the most common rule. He's out for the rest of the quarter. So Hogaboom is out. Oh, wow, it's 14:45 to go in the second quarter, and he gets hurt. If it was one play earlier, he'd be right back in. All right, so we got... Wow, the only backup we have is Tommy Tupa, the backup punter. Holy cow, really? And then Tim Rosenbach. But he's a 1. I'm not going to put quarterback 1 in. All right, so Tommy Tupa gets to play the second quarter. How interesting. Actually, he gets to come in and play right now. So let's take Hogaboom. Move him over here so I remember. Let's take a label. Actually, I'm not going to put a label there. So we'll go +1. Their defense is going to become a +4. So Seattle's defense is now a +4. And it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 49 with Tommy Tupa coming into play. Let's go with our short yardage play. Let's run the ball in the first play. Let Tommy Tupa get a little bit of warm up here. It's going to be an inside run. All right, 13. It's going to be Earl Farrell. 42 is a CS. We'll make it a CG. All right, Earl Farrell, the middle. 45 is a 22. He's going to pick up 1 yard. So run Farrell for 1. All right, let's go short pass heavy here. No, let's go standard offense here. And it's going to be a medium pass. Tupa testing the arm right off the bat. Love it. 53. 25. 25 is it's an AD. 53 is Earl Farrell. So Tupa to Farrell. He's a C. So we'll make it a BD. All right. Tupa to Farrell. 61 for Tommy is a 17. And that will be incomplete. All right, 3rd down and 9. Let's go short pass heavy here. It's a 2. So we'll go short pass. See if Tupa can get a first down. See if he can get a completion. Oh, he's throwing to a 66 guy. That's never good. Daryl Usher is a C. 41 is an AS. We'll make it a BD. All right, so you got Tupa to Usher, not the musician. I mean, I think not the musician. I don't know. 31 is a 12. Oh, a 12. Ooh. And that is going to be good for 6 yards. He's going to go out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Tupa to Usher. It's going to be 4th down and 3 on the 42. Man, what do you do here? 4th and 3. It's 59-yard field's not going to work. I'm going to roll for this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go 1 through 5 is a short pass. 6 through 20 is a punt. All right, here we go. Oh, it's a short pass. They're going to go for it. Shock the world, Tommy Tupa. All right, 15. So that's going to be JT Smith. That's good. He's an A. He's a big A with an asterisk. 36 is a BS. We're going to make it an A, and it would have been a pass defense. So we're going to make it an AD. All right, Tupa needs 3. Here we go. A 26 ain't going to do it. That's a 20. And that's going to be incomplete. That's going to turn the ball over on downs. That was kind of fun. JT Smith, incomplete. Turning the ball over on downs. It's going to make it 1st and 10 now for Seattle. Let me save this thing. And I have a bit of an announcement to make. I mean, announcement is the wrong word. I just a little bit of news. I was watching Tebow earlier today do an unboxing of some games he bought, and I kind of was in the mood to buy something myself because of that. So I bought a new season for the APBA football game. I'm not gonna go play any other games. I don't have time to like play every game. I want to finish this season. It's gonna take me a few years, I'm sure. So I don't really want to veer off from other games. But I did buy a new season just to play a little bit. Nothing major, just to play here and there whenever I'm feeling like doing something a little different. And that is you know what, I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to say that I bought a new season of the APBA football. It should be coming in. I don't know when it's going to come in. I ordered it today. Today is Wednesday. Oh, it's 9/11, September 11th. I haven't had problems in the past with their shipping. I know some people have. I've had no problems. So I do expect to get this, within 5 to 7 days or so. But once I do get it, I'll do a little unboxing here on the channel. And then maybe after week 2 is over, I have one more game after this one. After week 2 is over, I'll play one game from that season. It'll probably be Cleveland, obviously, because that's who I'm a fan of. And it'll probably be them. I'll go back and look and see who they played in week 1 of this year. And we'll play it and see what happens. So definitely stay tuned. I'm supposed to say subscribe and comment and all that crap. You don't ring the bell. I hate when I ring a bell on the YouTube, and then I get announcements every day. Oh, this person posted a video. I don't want you to have to go through that. But subscribe would be nice, and like and all that stuff. And if you want to comment, I ask a couple of questions during the video. If you know the answers, can you give me an answer down below? And look for the second quarter of this game, where I won't be changing shirts every time. Look for the second quarter coming in the next couple days. Thanks for watching, everyone.